Wakisashi's Tea House. Konnichiwa minasan, this is Gray from Wakisashi's Tea House over in Japan. How are you doing? Are you feeling genki? I'm so genki because it's Friday for me. It's Friday night. I've finished work for the week. I'm looking forward to a nice weekend. Anyway, today I want to give my review of The Crimson Cage, issue 2. Now this is 2 of 5. It's by AWA Upshot, yeah? It's written by Johnlees, Scottish writer. He's awesome. Check out his stuff if you've not. It's got amazing art by Alex Cormack, and I think it's his brother or maybe his wife, Ashley. Which one? Not sure. Sorry. Ashley Cormack is the colorist on this. So I hope you saw my review of issue 1 because this kind of came out of nowhere for me. It was thanks to Robbie Billups from Pop Culture Philosophers that turned me on to this. So I picked it up. I picked up issue 1. It's great. You would not believe this story. It's a mix of American pro wrestling in the 80s and Macbeth. Come on, man. What more do you want? So yeah, issue 2, I think, for me, it's even better than issue 1, and I loved issue 1. Now, in my kind of story summary, I don't want to show too much, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of the story. I don't want to spoil it, yeah? I want you to go out and buy it because it's great. We have to support, independent comics. We've got to support these, supposedly smaller, independent creators. So, yeah, go out and get it. If you can get a physical copy, that'd be brilliant. If you can get a digital copy, do it. I did, I don't mind. I'm going to pay the money. I want to support the creator. So, this issue has got it all. I tell you. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but, you've got scenes from great wrestling fight scenes. It goes from that to some really creepy, weird horror dream sequences. You've got the influence of the Macbeth play by Shakespeare, of course. There could be 3 witches in there or 3 very creepy, subhuman or inhuman beings. You've got weird portals going on. You see glimpses of another reality. Is it like the dream world? We're not sure. What else is in it? As I say, yeah, oh mate, it's quite gory. It's quite violent. I mean, look at the cover, you can tell. Don't give this to to a young friend or a young child or your children because it's bloody, it's dark, it's lethal, and most of all, it's really well written and really well drawn. So basically, that's all I've got to say. I recommend it. I wish more people were picking this up. I wish more people were watching this video so you'd know about this comic. I'm really supporting it. If you've not read anything else by Johnlees, I recommend that you pick up Hotel, which is also by AWA. Hotel is a really good horror series. Check that out. Okay, so anyway, let's go with the story. This is my little summary of the story. Keep watching and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. After his defeat to GWA World Heavyweight Champion Van Emerald, we have Chuck Frenzy here, arguing with himself about what he's going to do. Is he going to take revenge? Can he go all the way? Let's just go panel to panel to appreciate Alex Cormack's stunning art here. Look at this. I love these panels. Look how expressive Chuck Frenzy looks. So Chuck's calling out Ruby Ruff. Ruby Ruff is part of the Crown Jewels. No, not those Crown Jewels. But the Crown Jewels is like a group of wrestlers who fight for the GWA. And look at this. Let's go, as I say, panel to panel. He's arguing with himself. Can he do it? Can he do what he's supposed to do? I don't want to spoil too much, but you can tell he's not happy about it. Let me just quote a little bit of the writing here from Johnlees. Chuck's saying to himself, "Even if we pull it off, and I get all that's promised, I know what'll be waiting for me at the end. Every fibre of my soul is screaming, that one moment of glory, it's not going to be worth eternal damnation." And then this line here, "Then the voice behind the door tells me, it's all in motion now. It's a train, it can't be stopped." And then of course, there's another voice, an even worse voice, because it's my voice. And it says, "I don't want it to stop." Then we see Chuck and Charlene standing outside the entrance to the inn that the Crown Jewels wrestling team is staying in. We got some dramatic lightning cracking here and it's raining of course. And they go in and it's abandoned. The lobby, it's empty. Look at that, looks like one hell of a party. And Chuck says, "Isn't it obvious why it's abandoned? A path's been cleared for us." On the next page, it's dark, it's horrific, there's only a little bit of dialogue. Should we go panel to panel to appreciate it? I think we shall. Alex Cormack's art again. Here we go. What's happening here? Something strange. Is it a portal opening? You got Chuck and Charlene looking worried. And then the three fates, is it? The three witches? Three evil looking people and somebody on the floor, asleep, passed out. And Chuck says, "Is this a dagger?" So he's quoting the classic line from Macbeth from the play, "Is this a dagger I see before me?" So Chuck bursts through the door into Van Emerald's hotel room. What the shit? Great line. Okay, so of course Chuck's angry. He's saying, "What were you doing? Why did you bury me out there? You made me look a fool." And Van Emerald's like, "Oh, grow up. Come on, you're just a challenger, man. Who do you think you are? I'm not going to make you the champion. You're there to make me look good." And then he makes him an offer. He says, "You brought out the best in me. You made me fight better than I've fought in a long time. We can work together." And Van Emerald's talking about getting rid of Ruby. He's on the way out, so he's offering Chuck the chance to come in, step in and become the guy who fights against him. He's still going to be the champion. Van Emerald tells Chuck to forget about his world champion fantasy and to take this offer because it's a great offer. He's giving me a ticket out of there. And then Chuck and Charlene says, "We can't turn back now. We're a team, Chuck. We win together, right?" Chuck's like, "That's all I want, darling, for us to win." And Van Emerald's still saying, "Come on, this is going to be a great chance for you. If you can take it, we can work together. We're going to make money. We're going to have people cheering our names. That's what really matters, right?" "Chuck, what's wrong with you? You look like you just shit a brick." What? Now I'm going to skip a few pages ahead because it gets really brutal from here. Okay. I don't want to spoil this issue because it's so good. But here we are. Is this a dream? Is this really happening? We're not sure. Chuck Frenzy! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, your winner! So you got Chuck and Charlene. They've got success. Chuck, is he champion? Possibly. He's wearing a belt. It looks like it. And Charlene says, "No, leave the belt on." Okay, let's go panel to panel to really appreciate Alex Cormack's art yet again. Atlanta, Georgia, there's a fight. Kansas City, Missouri, smack. Detroit, Michigan, ooh. Tampa Bay, Florida. And then Minneapolis, Minnesota. Oh my god, Chuck's been picked up. He's gonna get thrown. Birmingham, Alabama. Doesn't look happy with the referee in this one. Okay, I'm skipping ahead again because I want to show the difference, the contrast between we had the bright lights of the wrestling arena and now we've got the darkness, the creepiness, the grim dreamscape. Is it a dream? Is Chuck dreaming? Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. What's this? A light in the distance. Sploosh! No, it's not you. You're dead. You're dead, Crimson! Okay, before I finish my little preview of the story, I want to show you this page. Look at this. Who is it? It's Charlene. Ta-da! She's going for a new look. What do you think? Chuck's not sure, is he? Look at his reaction. And then she's saying to Chuck, "Look, I know, like, Terry's your best friend and you're fighting with him again to help him out, but come on. You're bigger than that. You're going to be a star. We're both going to be stars. Don't you think it's time you got rid of him?" This can only get worse and worse, can't it? So what did you think of that? Wow, I tell you, that was a trip, man. That was a ride. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I had a great time reading the second issue. As I say, I think this is better than the first issue, and I love the first issue, so it's a huge recommend from me. I didn't want to show too much, that's why I've cut the story summary. I've cut it up quite a bit because I don't want to spoil it. You've got to read it. It's such a good story. Okay, so that's it for this review. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please consider liking. That'd be great. It really helps with me with my channel because a tiny channel. And I really hope to see you in the next video. So this is Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House signing off for the night. See ya. Matinee. Yes. Wakazashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.